Chapter 51. Set a small goal for himself too. 10 bottles were the discounted price, while 10 bottles were the original price. He spent a total of $95,000. He saved $5,000. Wuxia's wealth instantly decreased by 10%. This made him even more anxious. The matter of how to make money was officially on the agenda. It even exceeded the #1 priority for his training. He had no choice. Training was important. However, he could not train without money. Furthermore, he could not earn a little money. Wuxia could work part-time for a while, then work hours after school, or find the time to deliver food. No way! He would only be able to earn $2,000 to $3,000 a month. He might be able to replenish his living expenses. He could dream on if he wanted to train with that. He had to find a way to earn a decent amount of money. He did not mind earning $20,000 or $90,000. However, Wuxia was not a fool. This kind of money-making method was not something that could be found just because someone wanted to. If it was that easy to find such a method, the average salary of the capital would probably be raised by another $8 to $10. Shit is difficult to eat, and money was hard to make. Those are not just words. I can only search for it slowly. I have to train and strengthen myself first. Wuxia set a small goal for himself on the way back to the dormitory. He had to spend all of the $950,000 first. The second level of the Mind Concentration Foundation Forging Technique, version 4.9, would be completed around 2 months later. Saving money gave him peace of mind. However, it was only valuable if it was spent. Wuxia sent Zhao Saxui a message along the way and asked her a question. Miss Anne, is there a way to quickly recover your mind power? Currently, the fastest way to recover my mind power is sleep. Deep sleep. There were some elixirs that could stimulate the mind that had side effects. Some might even cause the body to develop resistance after being used for a long time. You should put them on hold first. It is not recommended for you to train for long hours normally. Is there any possibility of recovering my mind power without sleep? Yes. Replenishing with high-powered food can recover a small amount of mind power, but it cannot alleviate mental fatigue. A certain amount of mind power could be recovered through nap, meditation, relaxation, and other such activities. However, the effects are not as good as deep sleep. Thank you, Miss N. And Zhao Xu's answer confirmed Wuxia's thoughts. Wuxia trained for an hour and a half after he woke up in the afternoon. He had expended most of his mind power. Even though he had not reached his limits, he was not far away from it. He felt a little more energetic after dinner just now. However, the fatigue in the depths of his mind remained. However, after traveling for more than an hour, the fatigue in the depths of Wuxia's mind did not subside. Instead, it seemed to have intensified. Using his powerful mental senses, Wuxia understood the changes to his body like the back of his hand. After returning to the dormitory, Wuxia was about to open the door when he suddenly noticed something. He looked toward a corner not far away. A knowing smile suddenly appeared at the corner of his lips. However, he pretended not to know. Who is it? Come out! Chengmo, who had clearly become more voluptuous, walked out from a corner. My God, you scared me. I thought it was your roommate. It turns out that you are back. Wuxia suddenly spoke when he saw how sneaky Chengmo was. You know about it too? Let's enter the dormitory first. Wuxia heaved a sigh of relief when he saw how careful Chengmo was. Oh, FCAC, little Tui, if you continue to say that you are not a tycoon, I'll beat you to death. A double sweet that feels F-king good. You don't know this, but in the 4-person room, a student was snoring. It was the kind of snoring that could cause an earthquake. I did not sleep well the entire night. I already bought earplugs online today. The two of them dawdled for a while before turning to the main topic. Little Tui, you have to be more careful in the future. It must be that bastard Yuanshu secretly trying to mess with you. A fool in our dormitory is already clamoring for the chance to show you the superb style of the extreme branch. However, you don't have to worry. I've studied the various rules of our school. Private battles are strictly forbidden. However, students could challenge each other in any area of the school 3 months after school started. However, you have to agree. They could not forcefully compete with you if you did not agree. As for the other school competitions, you should be safe if you participate less. This matter would last half a year. The limelight would be over. If there's a batch of new students next year to overshadow you, no one would remember you. Cheng Mo rambled on. Zhu Tui was a little touched. The camaraderie they got from the battle in the forest was not for show. I understand. Actually, you are in more danger. Someone might target you if they find out about our relationship. The extreme branch has to go through intense training every day. It would be too easy for someone to target you, Zhu Tui said. I understand. Otherwise, why would I be so careful today? Also, didn't Miss and say that we have to learn to use rules to protect ourselves? I've been researching rules, Cheng Mo said with a grin. Oh, yes. Did you persist in using the method I taught you to expend your excess energy? Zhu Tui asked. It has only been 2 days. There are no obvious effects yet, but there are still some changes. What changes? I ate as much as I wanted during the 5 days after I activated the genetic base points in my stomach. My weight gain during the first 3 days was between 4 to 5 pounds. During the last 2 days, I tested out the generator theory to point 0 you mentioned. My weight gain has dropped below 3 pounds every day. Cheng Mo suddenly became agitated when he said this. Little Tui, do you know what this means to me? This weight gain, as long as my bones grow back and I increase the amount of training I do every day, my weight might not increase. I wouldn't have become as fat as a mountain. Zhu Tui was silent for some time. I was worried that you would eat more after you increased the intensity of your training and... Cheng Mo was speechless. Zhu Tui received another call from Chai Zhao before he went to bed. Brother, I'm sorry. I was also tricked by Yuan Shu. I called him and asked him. He said that it was just a headline. It had nothing to do with him. Brother Chai, this has nothing to do with you. Would the idiots from the extreme branch come and attack my dormitory? Zhu Tui said. On the other end of the line, Chai Zhao's lips twitched. Idiots from the extreme branch. FCAC. He was also a member of the extreme branch. If anyone is deliberately causing trouble for you, tell them my name. Tell me if my name doesn't work. I'll go look for him. Chai Zhao was very loyal. Thank you, Brother Chai. Scram! If you dare to thank me again, I'll sever ties with you. All right. Zhu Tui took a deep breath after he hung up. Their lessons would officially start tomorrow. He would be able to systematically learn about genetic newcomers and genetic evolution. He was looking forward to it. However, he could not stop training.